Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of UglyJeepGuy. On this episode, I'm going to be taking you guys to Deadhorse Creek. I'm trying to connect a little goat trail up here so I can have more ways out of the woods. It is Sunday and the weather is absolutely perfect. Perfect day for
Hey
wheeling.
guys, just out here at Dumont, getting ready to take the Jeep into the bush here. Should be a good day. Just waiting for the way in to clear up a little bit. Sorry, who's making hot dogs? I'll have some.
Good deal.
And I love hitting the road on a Sunday morning. Trail therapy. Ruby's got her head out the window, just barking away. And eventually, we made it up. Easy drive up to this goat trail that I wanted to go through.
All right, Jeepers. So we came up through the gate up here on. You know what? I don't even know if this road has a name, but there is a small trail. There is a small trail just off to the side, right back there, that I think links up with another road on the other side of the mountain. So let's check it out, right?
If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share. Well, we get aired down, ready to hit this trail. Generally for tree stumps and things, roots, 24, 25 psi is pretty good tire pressure. I find 24, 25 psi tends to work pretty well when you're wheeling in roots and tree stumps. It gives the tire enough ability to kind of mold into a tree stump or a root, but still not give away too much flex. Given that I had never driven this road before and it's so tight, I opted not to take the drone out. I really kind of wish I did because I would have loved to have the footage, but at the time it just felt so narrow and so tight to get the Jeep through here that I didn't want to be messing with the drone and trying to drive at the same time. And I did look at the other line and consider going around these trees, but I could just tell that I was narrow enough to fit through there. Really, this trail isn't all that bad for a Wrangler. Coming up, squeezing the Gladiator through here is going to be a challenge, especially right here at this point with this tree. And I really did consider taking one or two trees out while I was driving through here. It really just kind of puzzles me sometimes, you know, these trails. Was it built big enough for quads and side-by-sides, or was this initially built for Jeeps? And was it a 2-door or a 4-door situation, so they only took out the trees that they needed? Not thinking about Gladiators or Tacomas at all, and not that I generally think about Tacomas a lot when I'm out on the trail, but if you're going to do a little bit of trail maintenance, you're generally doing it for a Gladiator or Tacoma. Right here, right in front of me is another one of those trees that really, when I brought the Gladiator through, because at this point I think I knew I was already going to bring the Gladiator through, I felt it was going to be an issue. And although it was a bit of an issue, you'll see in the footage coming up that it's a bit more of an issue than I thought it was going to be. So right here I backed up quite a bit and decided to take a whole new line. I just didn't like how close the passenger side of the Jeep was getting to those trees. This really kind of marks the halfway point of the trail, and it widens up a little bit here. Not wide enough that you'd really feel all that comfortable driving down it in any kind of full-size 4x4, be it a Jeep or a Gladiator, but it is wide enough that you feel a little bit less like you're going to take a mirror off. So right about now I could start to see the end of the trail, and I could see another FSR coming up. So I knew that this wasn't a dead end, and when you're on a trail that's this tight, when you know that, okay, I'm not coming up to a dead end, I'm not going to have to try and turn this thing around in this kind of trees, I can tell you it's a really good feeling.
Look at that. We made it. All right, Jeep family, check it out. We made it to the other side, just barely. It was tight. It was tight, like really close. So I'm not gonna drive back through. I'm gonna hike up through it. I'm gonna go grab the Gladiator. I might drive down, and yeah, I might do a little bit of forest maintenance, a little bit of trail maintenance. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the 4xe here. And it's just nice to know I connected up another couple of routes. This is fantastic. So I'm gonna go for a hike. I'm gonna go get the Gladiator, get it through here. Okay, so anytime you're gonna go hiking through the forest, especially in bear and cougar country, especially when you left your dog at the other vehicle, it's good to be safe. It's good to be prepared.
When you're in the backcountry of Vancouver Island, anywhere in British Columbia really, actually when you're in the backcountry of pretty much anywhere in Western Canada, Northern Canada, Eastern Canada, if you're not in a main city in Canada, hey, like if you're in the woods in Canada, be smart, carry protection, carry bear spray, carry a crossbow, get a POW, carry a firearm. If you don't have a dog, if I had Ruby with me, I probably would have opted to leave my firearm in the Jeep. But you always got to be aware, right? Because you are not only in bear country, and black bears, they're not really a big worry of mine. You can come up onto a black bear, and if you know what to do, the black bear is going to go the other way. I'm more worried about cougars and grizzly bears, and so that's why I carry a firearm with me, because I really don't want to be hiking through the woods and have a cougar jump me and there be nothing I can do and not have my dog or a firearm or bear spray or anything with me. You always think, oh yeah, it's not going to happen to me. I'm not going to be that person, right? You know, and then next thing you know, you're on the news because you and your dog got eaten by a grizzly bear. And so at this point in the hike back, I started hearing the horn on the Jeep honking. And I think it was Dale getting worried that a cougar or something had gotten me. And I knew I was close enough to the Jeep that I just started whistling, and that Ruby would hear me coming up the road. So thankfully I remember to leave these with the Gladiator, and I aired down the tires on the Gladiator and got it ready to go through the same trail. After a bit of convincing from both me and Ruby, we got Dale
Where you at?
to drive so I could spot.
What about this front one? Give me 20 or 25. Give me 25 on each. Where are you? When you hit 26, let me know. Good. $26? Okay. So back. Passenger, yep. Yeah, straight. Okay, driver. Yep. Driver. Okay, keep going. Yep. Straight. Passenger, turn passenger. Okay, button off. Smooth. Straighten out a bit. Okay, perfect. Keep it like that. Yeah. Passenger. Yeah. Keep it cranked. Perfect. Okay.
Now squeezing the Gladiator through here,
Back up.
this ends up being a challenge.
Yeah.
But
You got
as
it.
always, Dale does a phenomenal
Perfect.
job.
Perfect. Okay. Passenger. Okay. Right there. Okay. Driver. Okay. Hold on. Passenger. Okay. That's good. No more. Yeah. Keep it coming. Driver. Nice. Keep it coming. You're good. Okay, back up a little bit. Yep, you got room. Yep, you're good. Okay. Passenger. Way up there. Yep. Keep it straight. A little more. Okay, now, driver. Coming. No. Okay, passenger. Get straight, right there. Driver. Back up. Driver. Now straight. Oh yeah, you're gonna be good. Right here. Yeah, okay, now driver. Okay, passenger, straight at me. Wait, yeah, okay. Okay, nice and straight. Okay, passenger. Yeah, you got it, nice. Right over here. Okay, right here. Yeah, you want to crawl over. Okay, yeah, come on. Crawl over that, yeah. Perfect, perfect. Okay, yep, you got it. Okay, straight, yep. You got it. Okay, driver. Yep. Okay, now straighten out, passenger.
So you're about to come up on that tree.
Straight at me.
That I had mentioned earlier.
Driver. Hard passenger. There you go. Yeah. Careful. Yeah. Nope. Back up. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, stop. Hard. Okay, yeah, you're good. Keep it coming. Okay, now straighten out.
Dale squeaks her by like
Nicely
a pro.
done. Very nice. Higher. Okay, now hard at driver. Okay, back up. Okay, good. Whoa, okay, hold on. Okay, so I want you to straighten out now. I want you to come here. Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
One thing that I wish Jeep would do is have it so the front and rear camera work together. If I have the front camera on and I put it in reverse, when I put it in drive, I want the front camera to come right back on instead of me having to turn it on again. I don't know, does anybody in the comments know of a way to get that done? Does Taser make something that would do that? Let me know.
Driver. Stop. Back her up just a bit. Okay, you're good. Okay. Oh, that's you. I was like, what the shit is making that noise? Come on. Yeah. Nicely done. Yeah. Passenger. Little shit. You little weasel. Huh? Yeah, you want to be right here. Come up on this. Yeah. Not so fast now. Nice and easy. Okay. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Okay. Yeah, nice. You're good. Keep going forward. Okay, now hard towards me. Yeah.
Like I've said in other videos, 37s and the 2-inch lift on the Gladiator.
Hard.
Everything's just cheating at that point.
Keep coming. Okay, stop. Back up.
Oh, here's another one of those trees that we really maybe should have taken out, but
Whoa! You didn't
the
turn your
little
tires on.
plastic bits bounce back, don't they?
Well, now. So far. Okay, now straight. Okay, turn. Yep, you got it. What's going? Ruby, come on. Come on, get back here. Keep going. Come on. Okay. So now. Okay, this way. Passenger. Okay, straight. Driver. Keep going, driver. Okay, passenger. Turn passenger. Driver now. Driver. Passenger. Got it up on here. So you can get past this tree. Yep. Okay, now turn into me. Passenger. Yeah, you got it. You're on a tree! Passenger! There you go! Passenger! Yep! Whoa! Yeah, there you go! Alright, guys. Yeah, we made it through. It was a bit of a hike. Got up there, got the Gladiator squeezed through. So we'll see what other trouble we can get ourselves into today.
Well, there's with that's hesitation. It just had been a long day already. I really wanted to take that trail. Sure, it would have been short. It would have been this short little trail up to the other side of the road here, but oh man. When the skies open up like this and the sun comes out, the day is just perfect. What are some of your favorite trails in your area? Where are you from? Let me know in the comments. Me, I love the power lines. Oh, this is becoming a familiar spot. The infamous concrete block wall. It really is the fastest way out and right back into Nanaimo. So coming around this corner, there's always a lot of traffic, and we end up having to take a pause for some folks on some mountain bikes, and then we happen to hear some dirt bikes coming as well. So I couldn't help but give the dirt bikes a little bit of a chase with the drone. If I was running so low on battery power at that point, I would have followed them a bit longer. I actually ended up taking that a little bit too fast. course, in my usual style, I didn't pack much in the way of food for this run, so by now the day is getting late and I was just ready to be done. Seeing this part of the track always makes me happy because I know we're just about at the end. It's a little crawl through the woods here and then a short drive home, and I can find something to eat. Like I said, there's always a lot of traffic here. It's a very popular spot for everybody to get in and out of the backcountry. Of course, you can see in many of my videos that they've done several things to try and dig it up or block it off. We're gonna find a way around. Wheelers always find a way. Whether you're a dirt bike, whether you're a quad, whether you're a Jeep, Land Cruiser, I don't care. We're gonna find a way. You're not gonna keep us out of the backcountry. The 4xe has just been running fantastic. It's got more kilometers on it than my Gladiator, or for those of my viewers in America, more miles on it than my Gladiator. And keep tuned for my upcoming review on both the Gladiator and the 4xe. It's going to be a long-term, in-depth review of each vehicle.
Little Jeepers, it was a heck of a day, heck of a run. We got 2 trails connected, 2 different ways in connected, or a way in and a way out connected, whichever way you want to look at it. Just means that I don't have to worry about getting locked behind some gates, and I can always come in and out anywhere around Nanaimo now. You know, that's yeah, anywhere around Nanaimo now I can come out, and I don't have to worry about being held to certain times, making sure that I'm at a gate by 5 o'clock to make sure that it's open, now that I can just make my way out wherever I want to be. It was a good day, it was a great day. Getting the Gladiator through some of that stuff was a bit challenging, I gotta say, that goat trail, but all in all, another good day, good runs, lots of fun was had.
So I took the opportunity while we were airing up both vehicles to get a little more drone footage. I say it every time. If you got a 4-wheel drive, try to find your way out to Vancouver Island. It's one of the best places in Canada to explore.
Alright, so just getting aired up here, and then we'll be back on the road home. As always, if you guys like the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get to 5,000 followers, and I really appreciate all your support. Thank you.